G'day guys, got Ninja and Elliot here. Elliot's got a bit of a thing going on with his ribs, intercostals in here. So we're going to do a bit of dynamic work on him and see if we can fix him. Yep. So give us a bit of a test before you start. Show us what you can and can't do.
Getting a bit of pain through here, and so I'm feeling a lot more when I twist this way, like there, that's when it really comes on.
Yeah.
About that much, whereas I can go nearly all the way there. I do feel it a little bit at the end here, but I've got heaps of range, whereas here I'm a bit stuck. And then a little bit of a side bend, I can feel it there.
Yeah, so we're going to kind of work with that. I'm going to try and, give him a bit of a warm up through this area for a start. And then we're going to, so I can get a good grip, good purchase on his ribs there.
Yeah. And
warm up those spots in between the ribs. And yeah, Elliot can move a little bit and he can be part of it.
Yeah.
I am a tool. I am a tool. So he's using me as a tool, and when you kind of can feel your own sensations, your own pains and restrictions inside your own body, you can lean into that to kind of help me hit the spots that are probably going to be missed if you're not really tuned in as a practitioner.
Yeah.
So that can happen. But yeah, you can work together. We kind of say that a bit. It's a work with process, not a work on. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we want to hit the spots, because ultimately it's all about improving things, because no one comes in here, you know, for fun games. We're serious practitioners in here. We're all about getting results, being effective, and we want to create the change that's necessary for them to get out of pain and get their movement and performance back. So that's what it's all about. So kind of going over probably 2 ribs there, just nice and slow, hooking in.
Yeah, great source of back pain for some people as well, the ribs. You know, it's not all spine, I like to say.
Yeah, so let's try not get in the shadows too much. So whereabouts? About here?
Yeah, that level I reckon.
And it's when you when you move that way.
Yep.
Sort of. So we might work with that movement, try and help that movement out a bit. So if I kind of go in that way.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I'm going to pin that as he moves into it. I can feel that it's more engagement.
Yeah, it felt like it was all kind of moving as a clump.
Yeah.
Like it just, each layer or each rib needs to move in a bit of segmentation. And
and I think I might need to go back more to the midline. But we'll just complete this little stroke here. So Elliot's moving his arm around, he's rotating his spine around a bit just to try and help me be a good tool.
Ooh, such a good spot.
And you just go at the rate that tissue unravels at. So I can kind of really feel where the ribs are on each side of my thumb. And I'm just trying to, with the middle of my thumb, just really try and pave that pathway. It's like cleaning out a gutter. You know, if anyone's cleaned leaves out of a gutter before, you know what it takes to kind of clean it, because all the stuff that's stuck on the bottom, all the old leaves, become dirt and mud, and they're kind of more prevalent where the gutter is a bit lower or where there's joins. So it's
easier to miss.
Yeah, under the trees. I was doing some gutter cleaning not long ago, so I got some good insights where things collect.
And easy to fake your work, you know, like to just, you know, I've cleared it, but have you really cleared it? You know, have you looked at the corners and the crevices?
Yeah. So you can get even a blower when the leaves are dry, you can get that, but a pressure hose or, you know, get it really clean.
Yeah, like a good pressure wash.
Different to half-assing it.
Yep.
Stuff can still kind of collect really quickly again. All right, a little bit more.
And that's it, right? You spend the time to do the job, you might as well do it right.
Yeah.
You know?
You're up on the roof, you're up on the ladders or whatever, you might as well. How's that feeling?
Okay, let's go. Yeah, so,
Feel a bit different?
I can go pretty free to here now.
Yeah, and where do you feel that?
Yeah, it feels like maybe a little higher. So this stuff starts to clear, and then up here starting to really take on the last bit as I turn.
Start.
Yeah.
Is that the right rib?
I think so, yeah. And then as you go further, out there, that's where it's like really jammed.
Yeah. So I've got to engage, sink in, get to the bottom of it and stay at the bottom. That's the key.
So our ribs get involved in a lot of our rotation, our lateral like side bending, and even part of our breathing mechanics as well. So as I breathe in, I'm trying to expand them like that. And that helps Ninja identify the layers better too.
Yeah. How's that?
Yeah, I think it's right on there.
You can feel that on the rib there, I reckon. And intercostals, I didn't know there was 3 layers of intercostals.
Yep.
That was new information for me when we looked at the anatomy app. So, whoa, there's 3 layers.
Yep.
So yeah, it's good.
Internal, external.
Elliot is a walking, talking anatomy app.
Well,
Aren't you, mate?
Well, the app really
The
helped.
old school.
I still use the app, but it's just over the years of letting the app show me where things are, and then just the more you look at it, the more it starts to stick with you.
Yeah, you know.
And then you build a camera in your head, right? And you start to see inside the person's body.
Yeah.
So when we're working over people's landmarks, we start to visualize what's going on under here.
Yeah.
Gives us more tools and better imagination as to how we can fix them.
Such a great tool, like the app. It's like I've been looking at books for, decades, and then all of a sudden, and kind of that the book and when you're treating the body, there's differences. It's not quite where things are, and things feel different. So when you kind of get the anatomy app, it's like, wow, that attaches under there, that feeds through there like a pivot type thing, and it's crazy, isn't it? Just the design of it and the layers, how you can kind of take layers off as well is really cool. And then put fascia on, or fascial tissues, like retinaculums and stuff. So it's ligaments and stuff. It's really cool.
Well, I learned anatomy from books as well as we had an anatomy museum.
Yeah.
And so looking at specimens, and even that was still very difficult.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look at this. Oh yeah.
Getting there.
Really getting there. I reckon it's now
a bit lower, maybe.
Yeah, that's where it's singing out. But I think all this is feeling pretty stiff. But that's where it's singing out here.
Where do you want me to go?
Oh, I don't know.
Lower, or you in the front of the ribs?
Maybe the side here, or side and front maybe.
Yep.
Get it to whip it up like that.
Yeah. Some more start here.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can get it.
Intercostals go all the way out there. Oh.
That one will do.
Yep.
So yeah, just trying to find in between ribs.
Yeah, some rib pains can be so sharp as well. People think they've got some chest pain even, so if you do get that, make sure you're not short of breath, not feeling, clammy in the skin and all that. Watch out for the signs of the heart, and if that's all clear, then it's probably your ribs. Probably go in that order, yeah?
Yeah.
Having a heart attack and thinking it's just your ribs.
Yeah, I have had lots of success with rib treatment. So people have had pains in different spots for years, and one singular treatment can just get rid of all that scarring and block that's been, restricting their movement and causing them pain for years, perhaps, So yeah, it can be really powerful. You got to go slow. It can't be this fast kind of work.
Yeah.
And being deep and clear.
Yeah. That nervous system take its time to reorganise, and for me, on the other side, on my right side, I used to have pretty jammy ribs for a long time from driving in a slumped position.
Yeah. See how that one feels.
Yeah, bodywork really helps with that. Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah. You can see the red line coming through here, Leo. See that?
Yeah. Yeah, and just only feeling at the end range now, but very, very
Let's do one more spot. What do you reckon? We'll get it. You can tell me.
I feel it. Oh, yeah, this level here.
Just that
coming
flippy
across. Yeah, that segment. Not sure how we want to free it. You can hit it in all different directions as well.
So it can go up and under,
up is good.
up and down. But up seems like a...
Yeah. That joint, I reckon, that's the costovertebral joint.
So I'm going to give that a good dose.
It's probably what I sprained or something. can be pretty intense pain, but it's actually not an intense injury.
Yeah.
And some people get it coughing even, you know, they twist over and cough and then creates a spasm in the rib.
It's crazy how violent coughing and sneezing is, you know.
It's a lot of force.
Yeah, a lot of force. Because I suppose that's the design of it, to get rid of something that's stuck,
Yeah,
or,
but
you know, or if it's even dust and stuff, you know. It's
got to be channeled, right? You got to channel it out the airway, not disperse it too hard into the body.
Yeah.
Oh. And yeah, if you've got like cough or cold during this winter, you might be coughing quite hard and convulsing your body. This is how you can create these issues there. So if you're laid up at home and you're getting into coughing fits, good trick is to hug a pillow against your chest, and as you're coughing like that, you spread some of that energy into the pillow there. And then you don't have to bust a rib.
Pillow hugger.
That's it. Hug pillow. Oh yeah. That's a good spot. Oh. This is better than yesterday. Yesterday I was like pretty much stuck twisted to my right. And I was working too, so I was like just lunging and leaning to my right a lot more. Come home and I was like to the missus, I think I've got myself into a bit of trouble here.
That one feels.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much all there now. I can like just hang out at end range and feel fine with that. Before it was kind of taking my breath away.
Yeah.
If I come down, so this is nothing now this way. So this feels good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you're seeing it, live treatment there when we're doing dynamic releases, you know, and you can see Ninja's watching, he's treating, he's checking his work, you know, there's nothing more important than making sure you're getting the job done properly. So as you're doing cleaning and stuff like that, you got to check it, make sure it's done.
Yep.
So when you retest, you can see, has it made a change? And so you can see right now, I can twist and look at you now.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's knowing, you got to know, it's got to be real, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Effectiveness, best measure of truth.
That's it.
We got it done.
Got it done.
Done.
Woo.
Thank you. Done.